Hey there, I'm TarotOracle. I am a YouTube streamer of, obviously, tarot, and I've created a super chat tracker, which will track your donations. It'll track the people that are in your chat, and so you can basically, the purpose of this is basically to put a question on the screen. So I have an active question that I'm answering on the screen. You can see it right here, and the idea is to put that there without typing, because typing the question is a pain in the butt. And I don't want to do it. I'd rather somebody just, I'd rather write an app where I take care of tracking it. So what this does is this scrapes YouTube chat. It scrapes the feed of YouTube chat. So what you need to do is you put your live stream, it has to be live. It can't be recorded. So live stream, you put your link here, and then it'll track donations and chat for you, and then it'll put it on your screen. So again, you don't have to track, you don't have to scroll around and find out who donated. You don't have to do any of that. It handles it for you. The first feature is the donations. So when I click here, it will change my question, active question here, to be this question that I clicked. You can do it for this one, that one, or whatever. So it scrapes your super chat feed, and your chat feed finds all the super chats and puts it here. This supports euro, it supports British pounds, US dollars, and rupees. So it'll do all of that. And at the bottom, you see here, it'll say 15 donations totaling $30.20. And if you had rupees, it would tell you over here how many of those. If you had British pounds, it would tell you separately how many of those you earned for your session. So that's the super chat tracker. So now I don't have to scroll around and desperately trying to find, because YouTube only keeps a certain amount of chat and then you lose it. So this handles this. The other thing that it will do is it keeps track of what people say in your stream. So if Saba, for example, no bad example, if Steph, for example, donated through PayPal, now I need to get Steph's question out of chat. I'm going to have to scroll around for half an hour to find Steph's question on a busy night. Now I don't have to. It tracks everything that Steph said from the beginning to the end. So now if I want to click here and put her question on the screen, it does it automatically. Again, I don't have to type a thing. I don't have to type anything at all. I just click Steph's name. It shows me everything Steph said, and I click one statement, and it'll put it on my screen. So you can also use this to put funny statements on the screen. If somebody says something funny, you can click here and put it on your screen. That's basically the purpose of this app. The other thing that people will do quite commonly in tarot is they'll donate for somebody else, right? So here's Sunflower donated for Blue Sky. I don't know what Blue Sky's question is, but I can go to the chat and I can click Blue Sky, and I can see that Blue Sky wanted to know about a Pisces. So I click that, and again, Blue Sky's question comes across my screen without me having to type. Now, I'm going to show you how to use this in just a minute, but I wanted to kind of show you how this works. Now, you can also manually enter a question. For example, somebody in person has a question or something. Maybe I want a general reading for 2021. So you can type that in manually, and it will appear here. So, and if you click something over here, like here, it will blank, it will replace that text right here. So basically, if you change this, it will put that on the screen unless you click here, and then it'll put that on the screen. You get the idea. The other thing that this does is it will log everything. So if you want to get a log for everything everybody has ever asked on your screen, you have it right here. So if I want a donation log, in other words, when did Jocelyn Rodriguez donate to me last time? I got a log. I got a date and time that Jocelyn donated to my stream. And you have, sort of just a price log as well if you want to keep track of that. So again, it has a lot of interesting features, a lot of cool stuff. And that's how it works. Basically, it makes everything so easy. You don't have to track anything anymore. You just click and go. Your stream just so much more streamlined using my app. Now, this is my app. It's free. It's not a lot of code. I put it into I put it into GitHub so you can go pick it up. So here's the code. You can get the code if you want. Here's the download. The link to the code and the download is in there. In order to compile this, if you want to compile it, you need Visual Studio Community 2019, which is free. I mean, you can download this immediately. It's free. But anyway, so let's figure out how to incorporate this into my stream. Here are the instructions. First thing you need to do is you need to have a live stream going and actually be live. You can't have a recorded stream. It feeds off the live chat. So you want to go here and you want to click your live chat, get shareable link. So now I have a shareable link for my live chat. Now I go to this application and I paste it up here. So you just want to paste it up there. So now you go, now you paste it. Now you notice two things happen. One, it guts chat. It eliminates all the previous chat on purpose. It does not gut your donations, but it does gut chat because you go into a different stream. I figured you want chat eliminated. Okay. Now you click start scanning. And when you click start scanning, it will start scanning the stream and it will capture all of this stuff in the chat. Okay. So hit start scanning. Now it's going to dump the stuff that you're clicking, it dumps it to a text file, right? The text file by default is ctempdonation.txt, and that's just what I put. You can change that. I mean, obviously you can change that. Now, why am I dumping what you're clicking to a text file? Because in OBS and many other softwares, you can hook up a text box to be a text file. So you're going to go here. You're going to go, basically, you're going to click new. So you're going to click the plus sign under sources. You're going to click GDI text and add source. You're going to say add a new source, add source. Now, here's the important point right here. Read from file. You want to do that. And you want to paste in this file name right here into the read from file and click done. Now you have a new text box that's linked to my app, basically from a text file. So now you just go and you do what you just saw, right? You go and you click and you do what you just saw, and you can customize it. You make it your own color. You can put a background. You can do all sorts of stuff with it. But that's basically how the app works. Again, the other big thing that you can do with the app is if somebody deletes their message or retracts a message, you can still see it in my app. I can still see what they said. So a lot of times people retract message. You're kind of curious, what the hell did they say? And that's what they did. Now, the YouTube live stream, you got two options. One is this thing here to where you have a slash. You have a slash and then the YouTube ID, right? Or you can just put in the ID. The ID is basically the, when you go to a YouTube, basically, let's say we go to this person and watch a video.
In the last Procreate video,
there you go. So it's this ID right here at the very end. So you can copy that ID there, copy, and then you can put it into mine and paste. Obviously, it needs to be a live stream to work. This is not live, so it's not going to capture anything, but you get the idea. Anyway, I hope you like this. Let me know if you have any questions on it. It's a very simple application. It's very quick to implement, but it will save you a lot of hours of frustration, typing, trying to find people's questions, desperately trying to figure out what people said a half hour ago because you missed their question, etc. This is not limited to tarot. Obviously, this can be used for any type of live streaming. So feel free to use it for yours and, give me credit. I appreciate a little credit if you do use it. So that is it. That is all the instructions. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like the utility. Links in